All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Wednesday, June 14th, 2023. And I know yesterday we said we'll continue with Jim Rohn stuff, but I think I want to do a quick audible and kind of sort of divert us to going over understanding the process. I think we have a lot of people coming in, a lot of new people coming in, and the people we have here are not properly explaining the business to them. And because we're not properly explaining the business to them, what ends up happening is that people are here, sure enough, but they don't understand what it is that they are able to do or what it is they are supposed to do. Now, why is this important? This is important because at the end of the day, we're all here to build a business. But the question becomes, exactly how do you build a business? And I think the mistake some of us make is we mistake the process for the end. And we can't afford to mistake the process for the end because the process is the process. The end is the end. The end result, the ultimate end result for every single person here is for them to make money. That's it. You're here so that you can make money and have a great life. You are not here for any other reason than that. Now, should you help people? Should you change the world? Yes, but ultimately you need to make money. If you don't make money, you will not be in business. You will have to go get a job. And if you get a job, then you're building somebody else's dreams. You're making somebody else's dreams come true. And nobody here needs to do that. Why? Because you have one life to live. You have only one life. Once it's over, it's over. And you're either going to leave a huge legacy for the people who come after you while enjoying a great life, or you're going to have, for lack of a better term, a miserable existence where you're working for someone, asking yourself, when is this going to end? When is this going to end? And of course, you don't want to have that kind of life because that life is no fun. And when I say, when's this going to end? In other words, you'll be like, I'm working, I'm getting nowhere, I'm paying my bills, and nothing else is happening. You don't want that. You want a situation where you have an amazing life. So now in this business, the question becomes, how do you leverage that in the best possible way? How do you leverage having a great life in the best possible way? And the way you leverage having a great life in the best possible way is by having a business that works with or without you. Now, how do you develop that? You develop that by focusing on the newest recruit. Anybody you meet with, folks, anybody, doesn't matter how, where, when, what, your objective, your ultimate objective should always be to recruit that person into your business. Why? Because when you recruit a person into your business, that person becomes a point of what? That person becomes a point of distribution. That person becomes a source of income. That person becomes, literally a revenue bringer for you. And you want to do that. You don't want a situation where you are the person who is doing all the work. That makes no sense. So hold on, let me pull up this visual, which hopefully will help some of you. Give me a second. Had it here. Second, everybody. I had it earlier. I don't know what I did with it. I saved it somewhere on my desktop, but wherever it is I saved it. Obviously, I did not save it properly. So 1 second. Okay, here we go. So can everybody see my screen? Okay, let me see what's going on here. All right, can everybody see my screen now? Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So now this is how you need to understand your business. Your business is literally a dartboard. If you've never played darts, it's a game where there's a board like this one, and your goal is to get the bullseye, which is the thing in the middle. Once you get the bullseye, then you've won the game. I mean, the person who gets the bullseye the most wins the game. So your goal is to get the bullseye. In Primerica, in this business, our goal is to get the bullseye. The challenge a lot of people make is, or the challenges a lot of people have, let me rephrase that, are twofold. One, a lot of people don't understand why they need to get the bullseye. They have no idea as to why this is what they need to get. They don't know, they don't understand why they need to get the recruit. They think in their minds that they're getting the recruit just because they need to get the recruit. No, the reason you are getting the recruit is because the recruit is going to lead you to the other things. Once you get a recruit, you are going to field train the recruit. What does that mean when you field train the recruit? That means you're going to take that recruit, that new associate, that new business partner, take him or her into their market, which is people who know them. Why? Because those people are receptive to them. You cannot take people, you know, I can't take my new recruit to go see my people because my people don't care about him or her. They're not going to be inclined to help him or her do anything because they don't know him or her. But the people they know will be inclined, they'll be inclined to help with their training, which means if the new associate has questions, they don't mind. They know that their new associate is their person. If their new associate has concerns, they don't mind. It's their person. If they have issues, questions, concerns, they'll ask. If I take a new person, for example, to go see Mr. John, Mr. John is somebody I know. And then my new person starts asking questions. Mr. John will be like, what the hell? I don't have time. What are you doing? Why is this guy asking stupid questions? Or why is this girl making stupid comments? But the person they know, they have no such issues. So again, when we get a new recruit, and I'm trying to erase what I annotated, when we get a new recruit, the next step is to get a sale for the person. Why? Because we're in business, and what we know is that the numbers are the numbers, which means if we go set 8 appointments in the market with the person, if we set 8 appointments in the market with the person, 5 of those appointments are going to hold. 5 appointments hold, 3 will become clients. If they are in the right market, each client will bring in about $1,000 or more to the office, which means we take 1 new person out in the market. We set 8 training appointments for them. And guys, everybody has 8 training appointments. Anybody who doesn't have 8 training appointments is just not serious. They don't want to make money, or they don't understand how this business works. If they understand how this business works, they'll be crazy not to take you out in the field. Why? Because they're going to make more money from simply observing you work than they will make doing anything else. They'll actually make more money here than if they were to sell drugs. I'm serious. If they are getting their bonus, they get $200 for watching. They get $200 for watching you work for what, 30, 45 minutes? If they're field trainers and they have a contract of district leader and above, they're making $500 for working for what, 30, 40 minutes? Where else can you make that kind of money with no risk, legal stuff? So again, the person sets 8 training appointments. Let me write this out. The person sets 8 training appointments. Person sets, here, hold on 1 sec. Person sets 8 training appointments. So you bring the new person in. The new person's name is Bob. New business partner. You've brought Bob into your business. Why is Bob in your business? Bob is not in your business to show up as a recruit. Bob is not in your business so that you can have long conversations with him about the meaning of life. No, Bob is your new business partner because you're going to do business together. Should you develop a relationship with Bob? Absolutely. Should you talk to Bob? Yes. Should you learn more about Bob and his life and his family? Yes. But ultimately, you and Bob are here to do business. So Bob, you get his list. You qualify his list. You want to go into people who are what? Macho, people who are married or have domestic partners, people between the ages of 25 and 55, people who are who have children under the age of 16, people who are what? Homeowners. This is New York City, so some people might not be homeowners, but we're national digitally. We're able to talk to people across the country. People own homes, people who are homeowners, and people who are what? People who have steady income, people who have an occupation, they're working. So you take them into the macho field. When you're in the macho field, what happens? You set 8 training appointments. And how are the training appointments set? Hey, either the person calls or you call for the person. Doesn't make any difference, but you have to do it immediately, that same day, not 3 weeks later, not 4 days later, not 2 days later. That same day, the person comes in and you set it immediately. 8 training appointments. Hey, good afternoon. May I please speak to John? John, you don't know me, but your nephew Bob is currently getting certified with our company to take their life license. In order for us to qualify for that and to qualify into becoming a person who is in the leadership end of things, he needs to have field certification, which means he needs to see us do a 30 to 45-minute presentation with 8 couples such as you and your wife. Are you available to meet with him later today, or is tomorrow morning better? And this is assuming you're speaking in the afternoon. You want to set that up for as quickly as possible. Now, Bob has called the person to say, hey, I need help with my certification. I need to watch 8 training appointments. Can you help me out? That's the certification request. We call them, we set those 8 appointments. People are people, so all 8 are not going to take place. How many are going to take place? 5 training appointments take place. 5 training appointments take place. When that training appointment takes place, what is our main objective? Our main objective with that training appointment is this. We want to get the recruit. That's our main objective with the training appointment. We want to bring the person on board. So the first thing we're going to talk about, the thing we're going to emphasize is recruiting. If the person is like, nah, I'm not interested, I can't do this, whatever their story, that's fine. Then you segue and say, not a problem. Let me give you more specifics on what we do for clients so that you can give us referrals or send some people our way. Or hopefully we can earn your business. There is no shame in saying that. So now you segue to the products and solutions presentation. When you do that, at the end of that presentation of those 5 training appointments, it doesn't matter how bad or how good you are, 3 will become clients. They're in the right market, which means you're going to bring in $3,000 in profit to the office. If you are a trainee, which means you're still going for your bonus, you have 3 recruits, you see $3,000 in premium, that pays you $600. So you're, as a trainee, you see us do 3, you see us close business 3 times and bring on 3 new associates. The company pays you $600, but you want to get to district leader. So you're going to replicate this twice. You set another 8 training appointments. Another 5 will hold. Another 5 training appointments will hold. Hold on one sec. Another 3 will become clients. And another $3,000 comes in as profit to the office. The trainee gets another $600. At the end of this process, the trainee pre-qualifies because, again, you're also going to get 6 recruits, 6 new teammates for that person. But I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking of the business end of things. So pre-qualifies for district. Gets a bonus. Gets a bonus of $600 and becomes a field trainer. So your brand new person, Bob, who came on board, say May 1st, and listens to you, does the things he needs to do, by May 16th or May 15th, he has made what? $1,200, pre-qualified for district, and becomes a field trainer, pre-qualified for field trainer. He needs to be licensed. Having said that, the next step of the process, Bob is now what? Bob is now a field trainer. Bob has 6 people because we recruited 6 people for him to train. Bob now has 6 people to train. What happens there? Bob is a field trainer. Bob, the district field trainer. Bob now sets 8 training appointments for his people. Five training appointments hold. Three become clients, which is $3,000 to the office, profit to the office, of which $1,500 goes to Bob. Bob is training 6 people to district. Bob is getting, Bob, this is 1. Bob does it again, times 2. Why? Because Bob is getting his 6 people to district. So he sets, so this is Bob is training, Bob the district field trainer trains Amanda. So Bob is getting Amanda to district leader. 8 training appointments set with Amanda. Whose list? Amanda's list. 5 training appointments hold. 3 become clients, bringing in $3,000 to the office. 1,500 goes to whom? 1,500 goes to Bob. So by getting Amanda to district leader, Bob gets paid how much? Bob earns how much? Nobody can answer? Okay, let me help you. $3,000. As a district leader, people, how crazy is that? You are literally replicating the system. You're getting 1 person to district leader, and the company pays you $3,000 for doing that. How long does it take to get someone to district leader? If the person is focused, you can. My record for getting someone to district leader is 1 day. I've got it. Actually, I'm lying. My record for getting someone to division leader is 1 day, which means I got them to district and I got someone under them to district in 1 day. They both pre-qualified. And many of you here have done it as well. Many of you have gotten someone to district in 1 day. So it's not can someone please stop moving my screen around? So it's not mission impossible. It's not mission impossible. Now, Bob, the district field trainer, trains Amanda. He gets her to $3,000. Okay, fantastic. Now, let's go back to our original thing. What is Bob's objective when Bob is training Amanda? This is Bob's objective. His goal is to recruit everybody he trains her with. Why? Because those people will become field trainers if they decide to join the business. If all he's doing with them is business, he'll make $500 or more, but they're not going to start making money for him. So the goal is to now recruit Amanda into the business. Amanda comes into the business, he takes her to field trainer. Fantastic. But what happens next? Now, Bob has Amanda. He now goes to the next person. Who is the next person? The next person is Martin. Not this Martin, another Martin. So Bob, the district field trainer, trains Amanda. Then Bob, the district field trainer, trains Martin. Bob. Bob, the district field trainer, trains Martin. What does he do with Martin? The same exact thing. A training appointment set. The goal of each appointment is to recruit the person. 5 hold. 3 become clients. Each brings $3,000 in profit to the office. $1,500 goes to Bob. He does that twice. Why does he do it twice? Because he is getting Amanda to district leader. Bob gets paid $3,000. Bob gets paid $3,000. Amanda becomes a district leader. Remember, Bob has 6 people to do this with. 6, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. 6 freaking people to do this with. So in a nutshell, remember, we got Bob to field trainer and district with 6 people. Bob is now training these 6 people himself because he is a field trainer. And if for some reason Bob isn't licensed, that's fine. We'll get more people. Eventually, he'll have so many people to train. He'll be like, coach, I can't do this. I need your help. I have 40 appointments for this week. So now Bob is training 6 people to district. He is training 6 people to district. He does $6,000 in premium with each one. Gets paid $3,000 for that. And guys, I'm not talking about things that can happen. We were doing this regularly at 26 Broadway. It's not like it's new. It's not like we've never done this before. He gets $3,000 per person, per district. $6,000 each. 6,000 in premium each, 3,000 paid. The company pays you $3,000 to produce a district. Pays you, not me, pays you. Bob produces 6 districts. So let me encapsulate this in a timeline manner. By the way, he produces 6 districts, $3,000 times 6 equals $18,000. Bob has been in the business 1 month. He has made $18,000. These are the conversations you need to have with your people over and 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 over again. Do you guys understand? We're going to have a 500 by 500 organization. We're having a 500 by 500 base shop. Forget even hierarchy. We cannot accomplish that if you guys do not do this. This is the vision you have to sell to your people. Hey, listen, let me show you how you're going to make $18,000 in the next 1 month. What? $18,000? Am I going to be slanging cocaine? No, this is what you're going to do. You go over this with them. 10 minutes later, hey, let me show you how you're going to make $18,000 in the next 1 month. But you just told me 10 minutes ago. I don't care. I'm going to tell you again because we're going to make it happen. Become fanatical. So again, what do you do? Bob, the timeline for this. Let me show you guys the timeline so everybody understands how easy this is. Timeline. This is so easy. Timeline. Bob, let's just say new business partner. Field training. First 7 days. Which means somebody who joins the business today, June 14th, by June 21st, field training is done. Licensing should commence 14 days in. Can the person start licensing sooner? Yes. Can the person do licensing later? Also, yes. But licensing 14 days in. License 21 days in. By 21 days in, you as the field trainer have recruited at least 10 to 12 people. You've recruited at least 10 to 12 people for him or her. You've recruited at least 10 to 12 people for him or her, 21 days in. Day 21 plus. He is in the field, replicating you. So again, what am I trying to show you guys here? What's going to happen is you're going to create 6 people minimum. You should do more, but you create 6 people for a new person. You get your person trained, you get your person licensed, your person hits the ground running, is in the field doing the same thing. First month, they will make 18,000. This is the challenge we have because we don't sell this vision properly. We have people who join our business, but instead of them to give this all their energy, all their attention, all their strength, all their might, they go doing other things thinking they're going to make it. No, there is nothing. I'm telling you this. Let me remove my Primerica business owner hat and let me put on my financial advisor hat. I've been doing this 18 years. I work with people's money. There is nothing else a regular person can do from a business perspective that will pay them $18,000 30 days from the day they start a new business. There is no other business opportunity that is legal, legitimate, and will pay out that actually helps people where you can do that. Can you jump into a business where somehow somebody asks you to transport cocaine across the border? Maybe. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Can you do a business where you go kill someone? Maybe. I wouldn't do that if I were you. But a legal, moral, ethical business where you can be a nobody today, and by the end of this month, you will have made $18,000 in 2 weeks. That's if you really hustle. Or within 30 days, you'll make $18,000. Nothing else exists of that nature. But again, like I said at the very beginning, the only way this works is if you focus on this. You aim for the recruit. You recruit people. You develop them. You miss with the same, which means if they don't want to come on board, you show them what we do, you give them value, you change their lives by exposing them to our products. If they don't even want to do that, you get referrals. But at the end of the day, if none of that works, the one thing you will get from that training appointment is this: experience. You will get experience. So it's never a losing proposition. Even if nothing else works, experience is worth something. But again, we're not aiming for experience, folks. We're aiming for the recruit. So my point is this: learn how to have this conversation with your people 1,000 times if need be. Don't worry. People will be like, oh my God, he says the same thing every time. She says the same thing every time. That's okay. I've been with you guys for years. I say the same thing all the time. Nothing changes. Even if you go read a holy book, whether it's the Quran or the Bible or the what's it called? Whichever religious book, the religious leader says the same thing over and over again. You never hear a religious leader say ABC today and PQR tomorrow is the objective of our religion. Same thing with you. The objective of your ministry is to get people to freedom. The way you get them to freedom is by teaching them how to have cycles of 8531 over and over and over and over again. That's it. You teach them how to have cycles of 8531 over and over again. You're going to have people making so much money they won't know what to do with themselves. There is nobody on this call, people, no one listening to the sound of my voice right now whose life will not change if they make an extra $18,000 in the next 30 days. If an extra $18,000 will not change the course of your life in the next 30 days, please let me know. Because you have problems that are beyond the scope of a business. You need spiritual or medical salvation. But if you are a regular person grinding to make things happen, nothing else will pay you $18,000 in the next 30 days. But if you understand this system, if you apply this system, if you communicate this system, if you emphasize the importance of this system with your new people, they will become what? They will become disciples of the message. And when somebody is a disciple, the person is going to do what's required. Does anybody know what disciple means? A disciple is one who takes your message and runs with it. That's literally a disciple. Even Christ had what? Had 12 disciples. So if you have this message going out constantly and consistently, and people understand every conversation you have, this is what I want you guys to do. Your new people, when you start any training with them, any one-on-one, anything with them, the first thing you should do is have them explain this to you. Now, the challenge is initially they won't be able to do that. So when you start with them, guess what you need to do? You need to explain this to them. This is how we're going to make $18,000 in the next 30 days. You meet with them again at 6. Listen, this is how we're going to make $18,000 in the next 30 days. You meet with them again at 9. This is how we're going to make $18,000 in the next 30 days. Eventually you'll be like, okay, hey, Amar, tell me how I go make $18,000, how you are going to make $18,000 in the next 30 days. Let him or her tell you. Eventually it will sink in and they will understand they can make it happen, and they will. But if you're not having this conversation with this intensity, this excitement, it's not going to happen, because your people are thinking, what am I doing here? What is this? This doesn't work. This isn't a priority. And how do you know? Because they don't show up. I sleep for 3 hours a night because I'm so excited about this business. I can't wait to get back in the office to be on the grind because I'm so excited. I get to help people and make a ton of money. But you have people here who don't even bother showing up. Why? Because they don't see it. So your responsibility, folks, is to show them. Your responsibility is to teach them. But most importantly, your responsibility is to keep on re-emphasizing the basics. Your responsibility is to keep on reinforcing the basics till they get it. So that if you call them at 2 a.m., they wake up. Hey, what's up, John? What's going on? Tell me, how do you make $10,000 in the next 30 days? Well, what I need to do, the first thing I need to do is I need to go find 8 people in the market to set appointments with. Okay, then what? After I set appointments with them, I know 5 are going to hold. Okay, then what? I know of the 5 that hold, 3 are going to do business. Okay, then what? I know of the 3 who do business, each one is going to bring in $3,000 to the office. But as a district leader, I'm going to get paid $500 per client, which means I'm going to get paid $1,500. Okay, then what? Now I'm doing those training appointments with my new people who I'm getting to district leader. Okay, then what? So each person I'm doing 6 policies with, which means I am getting paid $3,000 for a district leader promotion I help facilitate. I'm getting paid $3,000 per district leader promotion I'm helping facilitate. Each of my new people who is getting to district has 6 people under him or her, which means I'm helping their 6 people also get to district, which means I am doing 36 policies to get that person to district. If I have a new person and I train him to district, that means I am literally doing what? I'm doing $6,000 in sales with that person, which means I'm getting paid $3,000. But of those 6 people, I'm not backing off. I'm not taking it easy. I'm getting each of them to district, which means for each person I bring on board, not only am I getting them to district, I'm getting 6 of their people to district, which means I'm getting 36 people properly protected, which means I'm doing $36,000 in premium, which means I'm getting paid $18,000. And how quickly I go and do that, John? I'm going to get that done in the next 2 weeks. That is the mindset. You see, John, at 10 a.m. John, how are you getting? Tell me how you're going to get 18 grand in the next 2-3 weeks. But the person tells you again, make it a second nature. Because when you make it second nature, that's what your mind will focus on. And when your mind focuses on that, your reticular activator starts to work. And when your reticular activator starts to work, it's going to look for opportunities all around. When your reticular activator starts to work, you see a person that is in the market, you see a person with a wedding ring, you'll go to him. Hey, hi, good afternoon, sir. You don't know me. My name is Alexander. I'm opening a business in the area. I would love to take 15-20 minutes of your time to show you what I do. Maybe you can give me some referrals. No, I'm not interested. No problem, sir. Thank you. Oh, hi, good afternoon. Hi, my name is Alexander. I just started a new business in the area. I would love to show you what I do. Fantastic. Zoom, 15-20 minutes. Let me have your number here. Just thank you. Hi, my name is Alexander. My company is currently expanding. We're looking for a few people. You look like you can refer some people to me. Let me have your number. We'll set up a quick Zoom, 15-20 minutes. Is that okay with you? Sure. Boom. Hi, my name is Alexander. You know what? It doesn't even matter what you say. The reason I use 3 different things is it doesn't matter what you say. But when you understand why you're doing it, you are going to talk to enough people so that at the end of the day, you have 8 people you've done appointments with. And the good news is we have videos to use. You don't have to do it yourself. You don't have to do all the talking. You just cue it up, let the video play. The video is over. If you ask 1 or 2 questions, boom. All right, people, I know I went over by 10 minutes. I'm just hyped. I'm excited. I'm gingered. We're making things happen. All right, so I'll see everybody at 6:30. Till then, Zoom is going to stay open. Go find someone, bring them into the Zoom. Find a person and bring them into the Zoom. Doesn't matter who. Go find someone. Zoom is open. Bring them into the Zoom. Let's do the presentation. Let's do the presentation. The numbers are these numbers. Our Zoom should have, from the moment Zoom opens in the morning to the time Zoom closes at night, there should always be a brand new person on it. And by brand new person, I don't mean a brand new business partner. I mean a brand new person, like a person that we brought from God knows where and plugged into Zoom. All right, everybody, Zoom is staying on. I will be here if you need me. Let's make it happen. God bless America. God bless Team Alpha. And most importantly, God bless who? God bless you.